A first outing for tonight's Moviedrome film on BBC Two as we join Mark Cousins.
In 1994, when theme parks were going digital, there arrived a British film about that faded working-class pleasure palace, Blackpool. Its writer, director, producer, Peter Chelsom, had been born there. His previous film, Hear My Song, had shown that he had a taste for magic. Circuses and funfairs have always been good in the movies. Think of Fellini's Anthony Quinn film La Strada, or the climax of Hitchcock's Strangers on a Train. And Chelsom pushed the gaudy surrealism of his hometown, where Sinatra once played, and Marlene Dietrich and Sammy Davis and Jerry Lewis. In his story, he used real-life incidents, like when a severed foot was washed up on the beach, like when a man stuck at the top of the Blackpool Tower refused to come down. He hired production designer Caroline Hanania, who worked with surrealist artist Mayo, who did the costumes on Les Enfants du Paradis, a film about a clown like the one which was growing in Chelsom's imagination. Said Hanania, "We decided that the Blackpool in the script was a mythical republic of Blackpool with its own strange and quirky world. The result, I think, is like Salvador Dali meets Les Dawson." At a time when movie making everywhere seemed either to be bland and audience-chasing or worthy and austere, Chelsom's film was obsessively original, uncategorizable. The closest I can think of is Orson Welles' The Lady from Shanghai. Chelsom cast the then Norman Wisdom-like stand-up comedian and first-time movie actor Lee Evans as Jack Parker, who hides up the Blackpool Tower, who's a comic genius for whom the sun stopped shining when he was 6. Usually stand-up comics are embarrassing in the movies, but Chelsom stretched Lee, building sequences around what he could do, ending up with a performance which, when the film was shown in cinemas, drew spontaneous applause from audiences.
Üsküdar is a little town in Turkey, and in the old days many women had male secretaries. Oh well, that's Turkey.
Around Evans, Chelsom created a story about what funny is, casting Jerry Lewis with echoes of Scorsese's King of Comedy, Leslie Caron, the great British comedian Freddie Davis. There are characters called Leo the Leprechaun, the backward-talking man, and bagpipe-playing dwarf. Funny Bones obsesses people. It's a mix of Ealing comedy and Sigmund Freud, your memories of childhood holidays, tacky ghost trains which still have the power to haunt. It dares to be personal.
Now, tell me, of this list, which do you think is the odd one out? House, school, dog, cinema, church.
Dog.
Good.
Because a dog wouldn't go to the cinema, would it?
It has a real feel of Northern England, but it's the England of Tommy Cooper rather than Tony Blair, a kind of circus full of fun and terror.